Hi everyone, I'm Isaac. I'm the ex-CTO and co-founder of SUPA. So we're basically a data labeling company serving like most of the top US AI labs. Recently we just got acquired and now I'm just tinkering and starting my new thing.
So what is the inspiration of you founding your first company, the data labeling company?
Yeah, I mean, interestingly, it's something related to Python. So basically, like when we first started, we are a kind of like a crowdsourcing company. So we have a bunch of like people on our platform. They do different micro tasks. But at some point, we wanted to pivot the business because I think it's not growing, to the way that we want it to be. So at the time, I was doing a lot of Python project around computer vision, basically building classifier to like identify like different objects, different food. And one weekend, I just realized that, hey, maybe I can get our own like people on the platform to do the labeling for me. And that's how I started.
How do you can categorize the data, like clean data and also like corrupted data?
I think that's essentially is the most important part of I think all AI projects. I think from like computer vision to like nowadays like generative AI is basically thinking about what's important in the data and also really spend the time to figure out like what is the edge cases, how are we going to design like instructions that work at scale and really kind of focus on the human rather than focus on just purely technology. And a lot of the things that we build are around building systems and building AI models, not to automate the task itself, but it's basically there to monitor and making sure that the people are doing a good job, right? So example would be there's a classifier that look at all the crowdsourced workers on the platform, and we will basically analyze like what are the median time of each annotator on a specific project. And whenever there is maybe a crowd of people or specific individual that maybe work and their time is basically like very fast or very slow, like basically beyond the standard deviation of like the average, then we'll flag them for basically QC and stuff, right? So basically a lot around thinking about how might we look at the people that is doing the labeling at scale. You want your labeler to do, but there are also a lot of things like deduplication or basically just like changing file name and stuff like that you could just use Python to run them. And then I think a lot of our teams also run like things like Panda to just like analyze and basically comb through the data sets. I don't think that there's too much challenge. I think I quite like Python. I think I've been doing Python for a long time. I think maybe like one thing that sometimes I struggle is like using Python for like web application. But nowadays most of my work I think is around like designing models, building models, and for those use cases I think Python is really good. Yeah.
Yes.
Always like to come on events to just like know more people and then see what everyone is building, and also like from all the conversation I have, I'll learn different things that I probably would not be able to learn just by doing things for myself. Yeah, and I think I just love like coming and learning and meeting new people.
Yeah, I agree with exchange of ideas, meeting new people in the Python sector would actually benefit us as
I think one of our engineers last time, lead engineers in SUPA, was like a big like Python, I think, advocate. And I think he's been speaking in the last few like Python event as well. And I think he's gonna hopefully speak in this year event because I think he submitted like a topic, but I'm not sure whether it's approved or not, but we'll see.
Yeah, we definitely welcome you and your team at SUPA, and also as well as AI Tinkerer community, do some demos or even some workshop for our participants. It's great to meeting you.
Oh yeah, it's great to know you.